I don't think that she is knowingly being mean, she's just happy. Perhaps because I'm mediated in that disagreement.
それじゃあ今教えたところを弾いてみるね。
I press the keyboard with my free hand. The tingling sensation I get before I start to play is the only thing I like about playing. A cool, crisp air surrounds me. I exhale as if to cast the heat from my body.
どうして？
Why doesn't my stepmother show up here, I wonder? I practice by myself. I feel her, recall her scent. But now that I'm teaching Rika,
何？いや、ちゃんと見ているかなと思って。大丈夫。片時も目をそらしたりなんかしないわ。
I feel my arms grow even warmer in her grip. The reason my stepmother doesn't appear is because I am teaching. I think as I touch the keys. Okay. Not the one I picked, but still. Okay, so fine, some hand-holding. Some more detailed hand-holding. But still, no.
どうやって弾くのか直接感じたいの。
He murmurs in my ears. Once I turn to look at her face.
弾かないの？だってこうして弾いたことはないから。
My presence wins out. I can't look at her. I certainly cannot believe that her soft, slender fingers are touching my hands. Weren't they holding hands earlier? What's the difference? If things continue like this, I might lose it. My body heat rises unbearably high, feeling as though it was spilled from my mouth. Where is Mayuri? I want her.
リカさん、手を。
邪魔してしまったかな。
Ooh, Mayuri. Thank you. Thank God. She came. I called her. A cold voice says, and my feverish disperse.
まゆりさん、見学に来たのね。
ええ。きちんとやっているかどうか見に来たんだ。
In panic, I try to pull my hand back, but she won't let me.
今は休憩中なんだけどね。スオさんからピアノの練習の手ほどきを受けているの。こうして手を合わせてやった方が覚えがいいんだって。
Strokes the palm of my hand with fingers as if showing off that we're holding hands.
そうか。指導なら仕方がないね。
Mayuri.
ええ。
Fucking Rika. Stop messing it up for
また伺う
me.
ことにするよ。
God damn it. Rika, stop messing me here. You son of a bitch. I watch as he takes a step back, then turns on her heel. What Mayuri? God dang it. Try. I can't say anything. I can't even begin to imagine what I would say.
明日は聖母役の発表があるそうよ。
She calls out cheerfully to Mayuri, who's leaving. As she calls, I feel her breath and smell her scent from behind me.
まゆりさん。
But her words only give me an inexplicable sense of loneliness, like a festival being held far, far away. Because Mayuri's worried about me because she knows my secret, kind of.
正直。
Oh, look, Zerika. The game is rigged. What's the point, she says. All students from all classes as well as all the teachers have gathered in the cathedral. I am saved by the buzzing around us, as it seems no one around us has heard Yaku's
ちょ
comment.
っと聞こえてしまうかもしれないでしょ。別に構わないだろう。 ここにいる全員が分かっていることじゃないか。聖母役はその年の1年の宮長が務める。何もいちいち発表会を気取らなくてもね。
What if it's not? Ooh. What is Mayori? Ooh.
期日が迫ってきているから盛り上げるためもあるのよ、きっと。
I guess she mumbles and turns her cold gaze toward the podium. I look at the profile of my empty partner Rika, because she are pink with nervous excitement, while Mayuri, Layaki, is facing forward with a somewhat cold gaze.
聖母祭で2人と学院内を一緒に回って。
I pray that my empty partners go back to how they were before. If my successful play or prayer Heim Tota Potres, then I am sure things will go back to normal. I believe this.
ほう、あの美人の副会長のお出ましだ。さすがに絵になるね。
Komikado at the podium reciting the significance of the Feast of Assumption. Yuki appears to be listening intensely as she smiles, her mien cat-like, but I don't hear a word of it. As the announcement draws near, my heart begins to race, beating so loud that it's like an alarm that drowns out everything else. Komikado exits the stage and replaces her. And place her comes a nun, ascending to the podium with a clacking footsteps. It is Sister Dahlia.
コミカドさんのおっしゃったように。
Dahlia speaks with a tense face. Goes on to discuss the events of the feast from a different angle, and once she finished this preamble, change the topic with a well then.
今年度の聖母役に選ばれたのは
The person, oh shit, who is Mayuri? It's Mayuri, please. Imagine change it. It's Mayuri. I feel guilty somehow. Air in the room feels thick as jelly, and a small sigh. The announcement made in the crisp morning air. Once Dahlia to the name, silence reversed for just a moment before the clamor broke out, along with the required applause from the teacher's side. Then, like contagion, the applause spread to the students. Among our confused classmates, Yakaki was the only one grinning, saying, "What a great twist this was! I knew it! I knew it!" No.
それにしても驚きだよね。私的にも驚いたよ。だって噂じゃ聖母役は1年生の宮長が通例で行っていたって言うじゃない。
A nod. Ichiko puts her hand on her head and looks at the girl who will be playing the Virgin Mary, who will be surrounded by a wall of people.
まさかユリが選ばれるなんてね。
I knew it, Mayuri. Yes, that's right. The name Sister Dahlia announced was Mayuri Kosaka. The one Sister Dahlia requested, Sister Dahlia called her name. Mayuri's eyes widened, and she appeared to be lost for words. Then looked at Rika beside to me.
大丈夫、スオちゃん。
Ringo shakes me by my shoulder and I nod. Mayuri is surrounded by a wall of people, while in contrast Rika is alone, perhaps because no one knows what to say to her.
私が声をかけなくちゃ。
I walk over towards Rika to say something. Seeing me, Rika raises her head and looks at me with a tense expression, and barely says, "Good morning." I try to respond, but I can't think of what to say. I rush over to talk to her, but there's no point in trying to encourage her. If I were in her shoes, that would be the last thing I want to hear. Sympathy? That's no good either. I'd want the ground to swallow me up, so
ごめんなさい。一緒にトータプルクラを歌えると思ったのだけれど。
She forces the word out. The lines is so like her and it tugs at my heartstrings.
そんなことないと言ってあげたら。
But I realized that in the end, that would probably just hurt her. That's why I cannot say anything. Then again, I get the feeling that saying nothing would be just hurtful. The sound of an opening door, probably the sound of this Dahlia's voice announcing the Saturday class, making the words I am about to force out disappear to the ether. Okay, it's fine. I feel every time I try to talk to her during breaks. At last, it's time for a choir practice, a place where I can finally talk with her. As I play the song I will perform at the Feast of Assumption, and why didn't I think of this? I pretend to be fully focused on playing the piano as Komikata smiles and comes over to me with her. Right, she is the Virgin Mary, so
今日から一緒に練習する高坂まゆりさんよ。
and today you become. Oh shit. She bows her head politely to me as though we're complete strangers. Behind her, Rika cuts a lonely figure. My concentration broken, overcome by a disgusting sensation, like a wet hand touching my back. I stand from my seat. The eyes of my stepmother peer out at me between the keys. The eyes of the two empty partners shake me to the core.
大丈夫？顔色が悪いわ。
The vice president of the council of Nikaya murmurs something and rushes to my side. Then she comes over too, walking slowly.
ダメよ。座っていた方がいい。
None of it reaches my
彼女
ear.
よりも今
However,
はスオさんの方があの人のように見える。
I clearly hear her whisper. Happening? Back real quick. Coffee pail, huh? Then she comes over to. No, you should sit. None more than her, however. Asuo, who looks like her. Here's where you are. I call to her. She gazes blankly out at the night sky. Turns around slowly.
部屋で待っ
Yeah.
ていたのだけど、戻ってこないから探しちゃった。そう。
And